What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's big breaking news video, I'm going to be talking about the Loki, Scarlet Witch, and the other MCU characters getting a TV show. Yes, you heard me there. They are getting a TV show, and oh my god, this is like a dream come true thing. This is. It's something I've always imagined over the years with the MCU has been around, and I said, oh, which like this character, you know, they had their own show to continue their Avengers, you know, like Iron Man, for example, and I was like, oh, I wish that could happen, so we don't have to wait them for a newer film, but now, this is happening. This is happening, and this is what I'm happy about. So, yeah, that's the first thing you heard. Loki and Scarlet Witch, yes. They're getting the TV show, so they're the first two to start off. And that is pretty amazing, that is. Now, when I first heard this morning, I was like, nah, this is going to be some kind of joke or something. But then when I kept looking onto other stuff, I was like, oh my god, this is actually true. They're actually really talking about it and really want to do it. So, I've got the list here, like what they give about this then. So, first off, yeah, Loki, Scarlet Witch, and other MCU characters getting their own show. Now, all these shows are all going to be part of the Disney streaming service, and that's a pretty good idea there, because really, when the Disney streaming service comes on, the only thing you're going to get is like Disney films and the MCU films we've had so far. But now they're going to do other MCU shows based on the site, really on these characters. That's pretty something new you can add on there, and that's pretty cool about that. Now, they are saying here, they were saying as well, that the actor who plays Loki, Tom Hiddleston, and the actress who plays Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen, I'm sorry if I said her last name wrong, they're expecting to return to play their characters, so that's pretty cool. Now, they also brought up about each season is expected to be like 6 to 8 episodes, so it's one of those two. Now, they bring up about the budget. They say about now they're saying that the budget would be like a major film production kind of budget, so like that kind of level. So, but I haven't heard like, is it gonna be like the same level like Marvel's kind of budget, like 1 million, or is it gonna be like 96 million? I mean, I haven't heard, they haven't give a, you know, kind of amount yet, but I'm expecting to be like maybe like 90 or something like that, but I don't know, it depends what they want to do. And then the other good thing about it is they said that Kevin Feige, he would be heavily involved with this, even Marvel Studios as well, because, come on, they're the ones who create the Marvel Cinematic Universe films and the shows with it. Well, they're involved with it a bit, so you know what I mean. So let's get into like bits I really want to discuss about. So, first off, the Loki and Scarlet Witch. I'm really surprised they picked them first. I'm surprised they want to start with these two first. Now, only one thing that brought up to me was like, so where's their series going to take place? So I thought about timeline thing. So I'm like, is this possible you're telling us that they are going to come back from Avengers 4? I mean, obviously Scarlet's going to come back from Avengers 4. You know, she's got to come back from the dead in that one. Now, if Loki comes back from the dead, you know, in the Avengers 4, then, so I'm wondering, like, are their shows going to take place like after the Avengers 4 film? Or are their shows going to be like a prequel before Avengers Infinity War? Because they don't really bring that up, so I would expect them to have their shows like based after the fourth Avengers film, but if their shows turn out to be a prequel to Avengers Infinity War, then I wouldn't mind on that one. Now with the other Marvel characters, so what they are doing as well is, as you could tell, well, if you can tell, it looks like they're only going to be focusing on the supporting characters, the ones who are going to get their own shows. So, because Scarlet's a supporting character and Loki's like a supporting character. I mean, in a way, you can class they've been main characters as well, but they were like the support to the main character. Well, Scarlet, you can kind of say that. Now, that is pretty a good idea, because it's going to be like ones who are never going to get a film, obviously it'll be like the ones who are never going to get their own solo film, they'll get their own solo series, so that's pretty cool. And I've had like ideas who they could pick really, and ones I would like to see. So maybe like Hawkeye, he could get his own series. He could finally get something of his own, like the actor could finally get like a series of his own. Hawk. I mean, we know there's the film rights situation with Universal, so I don't think that could stop Marvel for saying, can we do a show with Mark Ruffalo as the Hawk? So I'll be good with that. And maybe you can do like She-Hulk and all that if you wanted to. War Machine could get his own. Even Falcon, maybe Valkyrie. War Machine, or all that. All the side characters we've had in the films, they could get their own. And who knows? Maybe Pepper. Because we heard Pepper might suit up in Avengers 4 as Rescue, so if she gets good response from the fans, Marvel might go and say, hey, let's give her own show in the streaming service. So I'll be down for that. And I'm glad as well that this is all going to take place in the MCU. I mean, I thought when I first heard this, I was like, oh, is this something from the animated side? But when I looked at it more, it was like, oh, they're actually going to do it from the MCU, and that's pretty cool about that. Now, the actors bit, that's, as I said, I said about Scarlet and Loki. Now, I'm hoping, like, for the other characters, whoever get their own shows, I hope they reprise their roles to come back as well. Now, speaking about characters, they also bring up as well, saying about characters who have not appeared into the films yet, or the other TV side, they will have appearances as well. So, they could be, it could be like they're a supporting character in one of the characters' show, or they could be starring in their own show. It could go down like both ways. It could be like a new character gets his own show, or it could go out like this new character becomes a supporting character in any character show, and then they might later on say, we'll give this character its own show. So it could go down like that. Now with the episode thing, I think they should go with 8 episodes. I mean, it'd be good for me. I think, to me, it'll sound good. And maybe they said as well, it's going to be like each episode will be an hour long, so that's pretty cool as well. And the thing is, I said as well, like, how should the season work? Well, I said to myself, what if you did it like what the anime Marvel shows do? So, for example, like in each Marvel's anime shows, which is not based in the MCU, each of their episodes, they always fight someone new, like a very brand new villain. But in the background, there's always the main villain of the show. But he's in the background for a bit, and then he rises up like nearly to the end. Or somewhere in the middle, it depends how they want to do it. I think they should go down like that. Like, for Scarlet's one, it could be like, each episode, she fights a new villain. And then also in the background, you introduce the main villain, who in the plot could be set out like maybe the main villain sets out these villains each episode to get her. Or it could be set out like the villains are involved with the main villain, but it could go down like that, and I think they should do that with it. Because don't get me wrong, I don't mind the other MCU shows, live action shows they've done, like Shield and the Netflix one. It's just I do find it boring a little bit. Like, oh, this is the main villain, and you ain't got no villain for a hero to fight in each episode. Not just fight the main villain. So that's what I'm hoping for these ones they do. So I'm hoping they'll do that. And as I said with the budget, they'll be film-wise. As I said, I'm not pretty sure what amount they might go for, but I think it's a good amount for this. Hopefully it is. And really to say about this, it's made my day, really. I mean, it's made every Marvel fan's day, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I do hope all the actors and actresses do reprise their roles, because I don't want to hear like, oh, they're not going to come back to play their characters, we got to cast someone new. I don't really want that, because I prefer who we got playing this, which characters they are. And I hope, and it would be pretty cool as well, because with this, there'll be like really be a lot of reference to the films as well, because don't get me wrong, the other shows do reference the films, but they don't majorly do a big event with these films. But, well, not a major kind of thing, but they will reference them. So I'm hoping for these ones on the Disney service, they'll big reference and big events involved with these shows. So that'll be pretty cool. The one I'm really looking forward to is, to all of them really, but the big one I'm looking forward to is Loki and Scarlet Witch. Loki one, I'm curious how they'll work on that one, but I don't know. It might surprise me when I hear about the plots, really. So, that's all I got to say on this, really. So, you know, if you got your own thoughts about this, and if you like what you hear about what they're going to do about this, comments down below. And with the theories bit, if you do have any theories, how they can play, you know, set the show like, put them down in the comments below. We can discuss about it. And if you want to keep up with all the Marvel stuff, you know, on my Facebook page, that'll be down in the description below, so you can have a look at photos and any like posters as well from the films or TV, well, TV side really. Also, give this a thumbs up and share this out to your friends. You know, like if they love watching videos like these, then you could show this to your friends. And then if they do like the way how I speak about these, they can subscribe to this channel and keep up with the videos. And also, if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I do trailers as well, the clips, TV spots and spoiler reviews. When it comes to the trailers, clips and TV spots, I do the non-spoilery ones. The TV spots and clips, I try to do like one of each for a film or a show really, but I can't make any promises, but I will try my best. I'm hoping I'll try to do it with Captain Marvel really. But for the Transformers side, I'm hoping to do it with the Transformers. So, yeah, just don't put your hopes on that. And with the spoiler reviews, I do the film side of it, of the Marvel and the Transformers one. But I did thought just then, I'm like, I might do spoiler reviews for these ones, but I don't know. I haven't definitely 100% said I'm going to do it, but I'm just having to think about it for now. And then last but not least, if you want to see me Captain Marvel trailer reaction and breakdown video, click here. It's actually good if you haven't seen it yet. My channel. Now make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when my new videos are up and you're keeping up to date. And here you can see my last Transformers video, and I'm hoping I can do another one soon, but you know, if there's nothing big going on, then I won't. But I'm hoping there'll be a new trailer soon. So yeah, that's all I've got to say here. So I hope you enjoyed this big news from Marvel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.